And then the next slide shows you what I saw that night. Okay. This is why I got this idea that it looked like a circuit board that was kind of fanning out. That's I don't know. I think it's kind of a rational thing. It doesn't seem that crazy. This one to me was one of the most beautiful and interesting ones. If you want to, be positive about it, like they were visually pretty stunning. And somebody took this to a New Zealand parliamentary meeting and was told that it was just the work of a graphic artist. And I said, well, I didn't really know I was an artist, but thank you. I can't even do a stick figure. Forget about graphic art. And then the next one is just showing some slightly different, and again, you're seeing the background, the gray is all that particulate matter, and then it clears out and these very perfectly square things occur, which is supposedly just cholesterol and tris and salts.
I don't believe that cholesterol can self-assemble into something that looks like the blueprint of the DFW landing.
Here's the thing, because I've just reviewed that in depth, because when I was on the Joe Rogan podcast, I mentioned that if you dropped a vial of a vaccine that contained even trace amounts of mercury, that it had to be cleaned up by a hazmat team. And man, was I attacked for that statement. And the PhD trolls came on big time. And so I did a big review of it. And if you were to do a search right now, it would say all the information, everything that would turn up on AI says that has to be disposed of in a black hazardous material box.
Okay, so let me just stop you, because now the question is, why are we injecting into babies and children material that when you break a vial has to require a hazmat suit to clean up?
Yes, that is a very logical question. Not only that, but why something that I just breathed the vapors off of, is that allowed to be injected into any living being?
Right. So I do want to mention one thing, because Uli and I have worked with scientists who, once they determined how dangerous the mRNA toxicity, how dangerous mRNA technology was, they didn't want to explore the mysterious ingredients, in part because if you look at the people dumping disinformation and, making wild claims about it, they didn't, they didn't want to they didn't want all of that brouhaha interfering with what was a clear-cut case of saying, look, this stuff is killing people, it's maiming people, it's bankrupting people, we need to stop it.